Nigerian clergyman Apostle Femi Lazarus has taken a major step on his Instagram account that has everyone talking. After his recent controversial statement sparking intense debate online, Apostle Femi Lazarus, the founder of Spell of Light Church, has restricted comment on his official Instagram page following significant criticism on social media over his recent public statement. The controversy began after the clergyman shared his views on recent international attention regarding Nigeria's internal security challenges. In a video that went viral across Nigerian social media platforms, Apostle Femi Lazarus made claims about the motivation behind external interest in Nigeria's affairs. According to the pastor, he believes that international concern about Nigeria is not primarily humanitarian, but rather represents strategic interest. He suggested that nations with valuable natural resources often attract attention from external powers seeking influence or control.
There's been clamoring by America that they are killing Christians in Nigeria. Okay, it is not innocent. It is not innocent. When Goodluck Jonathan was in power, Nigeria needed to buy certain things to use in fighting that battle. The one who blocked us was America. We got machineries from a country, I don't want to mention that country, that was busy and they were having victories in Sambisa, all the places. The one who asked them to be sacked later was America. They are showing interest because they know that will divide the country. Then they can come in. Anywhere they step burns. Any country that is richer than, in terms of mineral resources, than any country in Africa, it is Venezuela. Anywhere there is wealth, burns. Be careful so that less they seem to be bringing help, but the idea is to penetrate and keep you bounded. There are countries that once they complain about your country, you are doing something right.
In his statement, Apostle Femi Lazarus referenced past political events during previous Nigerian administrations to support his position. He argued that Nigeria should be cautious about external involvement in its domestic affairs. However, his perspective did not sit well with many Nigerians, including members of the Christian community who had different views on the situation.
Do you know that one young man of God spoke about the genocide in this nation and his page was yanked out? Another young man of God was now saying that there's no genocide, that what US wants to do is to take our resources. A young man of God. That young preacher who is saying that US is coming to take our resources has not been to the north to minister. He doesn't know the north. These guys, when they are invited to the north, they stop at Abuja. If the Lord has called you guys, come to Yobe and speak the name of, let's see, come to Kano. They will talk about living and dying for Jesus, but their plane only lands in Abuja. Not even in Kuje. It's in Abuja town. Airport road, near the airport. Anything happened, they move to the airport back. A man had been crying. He cried and said, Trump, look at this matter. And a young preacher who has more days to live is saying that US will only come and sabotage this nation. It means that his wickedness has just been revealed. He doesn't have the brotherhood in heart of his brethren that live in the north. He has detached himself from the cry of that man and those in the north, in Benue, in Nasarawa, in Taraba, in Kaduna here, in Plateau. The cry of these brethren in the north doesn't cause sleepless night for these guys. They are wicked.
The criticism came from various quarters, with people expressing disagreement with his interpretation of events and his stance on international engagement. Following the wave of criticism on social media, Apostle Femi Lazarus has now restricted who can comment on his Instagram post. His account now displayed comments have been limited, which means he has set restrictions on who can engage with his content. When an Instagram account shows comments have been limited, it indicates that the account owner has restricted commenting privileges to some certain audiences, either to followers only or to a select group of approved individuals. Content creators often use this feature to manage conversations on their posts and control the type of engagement they receive. The situation highlights the challenges that public figures, including religious leaders, face when they make statements on controversial national issues. However, this particular statement has generated more controversy than usual, dividing opinions across social media platforms and even Christian communities. Some people have defended the apostle's right to express his views, arguing that he's entitled to his perspective on national and international matters. Others have, however, criticized him for what they see as an inappropriate stance on sensitive national security matters. Some have questioned whether his position properly considers all aspects of the situation being discussed. The situation raises important questions about freedom of expression, accountability, and how political figures should engage with criticism. What are your thoughts on religious leaders commenting on political and international matters? Share your respectful thoughts in the comments below. If you want to stay updated on trending stories from Nigeria, religious, and social media spaces, please like this video, subscribe to NaijaNews TV, turn on the notification bell for more conversation on this matter. We'll continue bringing you balanced coverage of important discussions in Nigerian public life. Keep watching NaijaNews TV.